Man, I can't wait till I get on. I can't wait till I get on. I can't wait till I get on. I can't wait till I get on.
Hello, y'all. We just jamming real quick. Welcome to the mashup. We were sitting here having a discussion off camera about music. Here you go. I got a hold to my brother. Oh, who never said their name. All right, y'all. Welcome to the mashup. And we might as well, so we won't get copyrighted. That was Slipping Into Darkness by War.
Yeah, but we were grooving. Thank you, Gene. Thank you for that. You got us all nice.
I was feeling it.
The energy's right now.
Definitely.
Thanks to Gene.
Definitely. Hey, guys, welcome back. I hope y'all are having a fantastic week, because I know we are.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Like I said, we was just talking about music real quick off camera. Our lovely co-host right here, Miss Trinice Watts.
You know, not as depressed as I was last podcast.
I know, because we had a lot going on. Last podcast, I mean, it was a lot going on in the world, and we was trying to get our minds right.
Good looking out, Davey.
Definitely. Yeah, Davey was being DJ this time around. Yeah. He hooked us up.
Yeah, you know.
But you was just telling us about you got a gig coming up. If y'all didn't know, well, tell the audience, what else do you do?
So every now and then I dance for a group called Signature Live.
Disclaimers.
Yeah.
That type dancing, y'all nasty.
No, we do. We just get the crowd hype, you know, essentially. We're not go-go dancers per se, but that's what we do. We get the crowd hype. They are an entertainment band. They're a full agency band. But this 13th of February, we will be at I believe it's Half Quarter Note Lounge.
Half Quarter Note Lounge.
For their lovers.
Down here in Waldorf?
In Waldorf.
In Waldorf, Maryland. For their, what is it, Lovers Rock?
Lovers Tribute. So they'll hear a little bit of, Luther Vandross and a little singing.
She said
Vandross. No, this is a fancier. This fancier Luther Vandross.
Oh, Big Luther or Little Luther?
Probably in between, you know what I mean? A little shum from both.
And you know how older folks, Luther. You know, they'll call it Luther. That's Luther.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely, if y'all are down here in the area, February 13th, y'all come check out the Miss Lovely with the vivacious voice, Trinice Watts. All right, definitely. So, you had a good week so far? Everything going good?
I can't complain. The sun is shining, and, we've been in here brewing hard, working hard, trying to revitalize.
We got some good stuff coming up.
We've been hustling, man.
We do got an announcement coming up, right? Because guess what? February is coming up. Yeah. And February, the first week of February, we are going to open back up the tap room, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. We will be opening up the tap room. So we're going to have some new times, all right? So as you guys know, we've been open Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. Now we're going to be open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you guys can come on through after work and definitely take a load off, all right? Our times, hope I get them correct, all right, because they're still in the planning stages. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
That's correct.
All right. Saturday, 12 to 8 p.m. And then Sunday, all right, because it is Sunday, 1 o'clock to, did we say 7? Yeah, 7 p.m., okay? Yeah. So we will have those posted on all of our social media and on the websites, okay? Since we'll be open in the week, we got some stuff that we're trying to plan out for you guys to make it, a great experience and everything. So definitely look out for our new times and everything, and come on out and continue to support us.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And thanks to Gene, because I know a lot of you who reached out to him, again, it just shows he is very approachable, and we can't do everything that is suggested, but as the tap room manager here, he will definitely try to make revisions. So this is I'm sure they've been asking you, like, when are you going to be open during the week?
So we're doing this for you guys.
He got your back.
Definitely. And best believe we are going to keep it COVID safe as possible.
Yes.
All right. So just bear with us with that. And again, reach out to our social media to just look at everything we'll have posted for our opening guidelines and stuff like that. So you ready to get ready? Because we got a kind of a nice jam-packed show today.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I'm excited.
We
There's
have
so much going on, man.
We have a great interview. All right. A great interview with, guess what? Now, I don't know why I want to keep saying studio.
Oh, I know why.
It
was a wonderful studio.
Yes. It is It's not Studio 53.
It's not.
It's not. I said it's not. It's not.
Can you tell it ain't been a while since we done been in the mix?
It is not Studio 53. It is Shop 53.
That's right.
All right.
That's
Charles
right.
County's first and only women-owned tattoo.
Women.
What we call it, a parlor? Would it be considered a parlor?
Well, it's a studio.
It's a
they're an
studio,
art studio, tattoo studio, because they make furniture.
Yeah.
They feature other
Oh
artists.
my gosh! When you guys see the pictures of the inside of this place and just the
Gorgeous.
fantastic interview we did with Miss Shannon Wang,
Yeah.
it will be great. And we're also going to talk about a special partnership that we partnered up with them and Charles County Office of Tourism
Yes.
to bring something out fantastic that will be debuting hopefully for our Charles County Restaurant Week.
February 20th through the 28th. Don't forget.
Definitely.
Yeah, and again, we just want to also thank Deanne, our production engineer,
Yep.
content manager, million hats that she wears.
Yep,
She
everything.
really did a wonderful job, seriously, because, the little bit of snippet
little
I've seen
bit,
so
yep.
far from Shop 53, like me and Davey, we are already ready to go get our tattoos
Definitely.
just from what she filmed. It's
Definitely.
wonderful. So we can't wait for you to learn more about Shop 53.
Excellent.
And,
Yeah. So you ready to get to it?
yeah, why not?
All right, so coming back up, we're going to have our interview with Shop 53 and Miss Shannon Wang. Coming right at you.
Stay tuned.
Hello, and welcome back to the Mashup. How you guys doing? So first we're doing something very different. We have both of us on Zoom this time. Y'all see our nice backgrounds? Thank you. I love them too. So this evening we have a special guest. All right. First of all, she's doing some awesome things for us. She's doing some awesome things for Charles County, and we're going to get all into the awesomeness that she's doing. But first off, can everybody raise whatever they have in their hand? Ooh,
Blueberry oops.
blueberry.
Oh,
All
shit.
right, I have our Pipestone IPA, and it looks like Watts has what is that? Our gentleman is.
Oh, I don't know how this works. There we go.
All right. Awesome. So I want to introduce the world and to our PBC crew, Miss Shannon Wang of Shop 53 Custom Tattoo and Art Studio. Let's give her a round.
Woo!
All right. So first and foremost, thank you for coming on. And wow, we've been trying to get you on here for the longest. So, I mean, geez, I'm happy you're on here. I guess we can start by, just telling us about yourself and telling us about Shop 53 and just everything you guys do.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it, and the collaboration that I'm sure we'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, me and my partner co-own Shop 53 Custom Tattoo and Art Gallery. It's in La Plata, right downtown. And we're an all-female owned and operated shop. All the artists are female. And we have an art gallery in the center that we are able to highlight different artists, not only in the community, but in the surrounding states that we are super pumped about. So it's kind of all the artwork on your skin, on your arms, on your walls. We got you covered.
Wow. So it's like a one-stop shop for everything.
We try.
Awesome.
So what actually got you, just, from a younger age, or was it something that you stumbled upon for maybe some of the, younger people watching? What kind of geared you into this art world?
Well, I've always been interested in art. I grew up in Waldorf, so I've lived here my whole life. I don't live there now, but I'm not far away. And ever since I was growing up, we didn't really have a spot in Waldorf to showcase your work. I've mentioned before that if I was going to paint a picture or draw something, it would just be like, well, I don't know, what am I going to do? Hang it in my wall? I don't want a whole room of my stuff. So I had always dreamed of having, being a part of a place that would be able to showcase things for people growing up like I did, and having like, oh, maybe I could get my stuff to hang in there and just kind of have more of an audience. So even though I grew up kind of pre-social media and things, it probably wouldn't have been the same for me. But growing up without all that social media and stuff, it was hard to find a place to put your stuff and know where to go to share it. So while I always hadn't been into the tattoo aspect of art, I've always done paintings and drawings in that that type of thing. And I met Mona, probably 7-ish years ago. And she was a tattoo artist and wasn't happy in the place that she was at. And we kind of just started talking, and it was like, well, an art gallery and tattoo shop that like totally makes sense. So it just kind of worked out.
I mean, now I remember. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Gene.
Oh, I was about to say what's awesome is the fact of your location. That area of La Plata is definitely seeing a resurgence in terms of like just how it looks and everything. And I believe, and this kind of dating me too, but you remember when Casey's was there and everything, that's pretty much was just like the happening spot,
Yeah.
But then it's like when they built the Green Turtle and they built that little section right there and it just started, blowing up. Now you got Island Music and you got the Charles and got all these other places. It's like your shop fits like perfectly for what they're planning to do in that area, So I don't know. I guess if you could just explain to us real quickly, how did you choose that area, and did you see that foresight also?
Well, I'll date myself too, because I knew La Plata like pre-tornado and stuff like that, and I just thought it was a nice, cute, neighborhood that seemed to have some things going on. I didn't know exactly how much I would be involved in the town until I got into the shop. But yeah, the spot that we picked or that we got into, luckily, was our number one spot that we wanted. And we just got lucky to get it. What's funny is our landlord, whom I love and adore, when we first met her to discuss the spot and that we wanted to be a tattoo shop, and lease the space, she told us to our face, tattoo shops are evil. And so we were like, oh, what?
Like straight face like that, tattoo shops are evil.
Straight face, right to our face. So so we kind of knew we had our our work cut out for us. So she was picturing what I think some people think of as a stereotypical street shop, which is absolutely fine, but it just wasn't what she wanted in that space. So we kind of did almost a Pinterest board of sorts, kind of showing different pictures and ideas that we had of how our shop was going to be different, and that she wouldn't have to worry about the things that I thought that she might be worried about. So we got very, very lucky. And now La Plata is blowing up, to be honest. The art world is just starting out. I'm the chair of an art work group collective, and we have a ton of projects that are going to be coming up in that town, as well as us trying to become an arts and entertainment district, which then opens up a lot of other avenues for all types of artists. So I am so happy to be a part of the La Plata shenanigans, and I'm all in La Plata for sure.
Now, my question to you, because you did grow up in Waldorf, and I always tell people the same thing. Like, I remember the wigwam and lots of trees. There was no St. Charles Town Center. There wasn't much of nothing, really.
Yep.
Just blueberry bushes and, friends. So do you still find inspiration even with things changing in Waldorf, La Plata, Southern Maryland? And if so, how do you find that inspiration for, new art endeavors and things?
That's a very good question for me, because I'm super nostalgic. I have a big tote of things that I collect from old school Waldorf.
Oh,
like
cool.
Wigwam. I have a
Do you?
Yeah, menu from the Wigwam, and cigarette ashtrays and mugs from the Stardust, and
Yeah.
I collect weird Waldorf memorabilia like that. So
let's take some of that and put it on permanent display at the brewery. How about that?
You know what? The thought had crossed my mind, because I have quite a few stuff, and I thought, oh, I wonder if they'd be down to show it there. We can definitely talk about that, because
great memories.
Yeah, it's super cool stuff. So yeah, I'm super nostalgic, and I hate that they're tearing down all the old and building new. It's frustrating to me. I don't really quite understand why they can't just redo what's there, but what happens, and I'm always striving to be a part of the change so that hopefully it's happier and better for the community and everyone that comes to visit or live in it or shop or work in it. So while it's frustrating, especially in Waldorf, you see it a lot more than La Plata. I do kind of get excited about the change that's happening in La Plata. I guess because I see it, I know their vision for it, so it doesn't make me as nervous, as if I was doing it in Waldorf. There's just so much happening.
Things. And that's one of the things. And something I want to touch on that you said also was I want to touch on the different challenges that being an all female, tattoo parlor. And just like we are, a 100% minority owned brewery, two industries that you don't see minorities own and B, you don't see females own. And that's why we was talking off air about, hey, how we have these similar paths we cross. And even when you mentioned that your landlord was like a tattoo place, is evil, they looked at us when we opened like, oh, you guys are gonna be a bar, or oh, what type of music you guys are playing, stuff like that. We're like, no, we're a brewery, So just I want to just get into some more about the struggles that you've had trying to establish yourselves as an all-female tattoo parlor, and I wouldn't say a conservative town per se, but just period, just your struggles.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we haven't had that many struggles, to be honest with you, with the exception of us going into having to like refurbish the space and never owning a business before, not having, we just kind of did it. And once we ran into a wall of like, oh, you have to have this permit or you have to do this, we're like, oh, okay, I guess we got to do that, And as far as the all female, I didn't really realize how big of a deal that was until one day we had posted, we have a chalkboard sandwich board out front, and it's I just wrote an all female tattoo and art gallery, hell yeah, and had people come in and open the door and not even want to talk about tattoos, and sometimes they even said, I hate tattoos, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. They just wanted to, say a hell yeah, or, pre-COVID high fives. It was a huge reaction that I, for whatever reason, didn't think to kind of promote, and I don't know why. It was just, we were doing our own thing. So I didn't think that, oh, well, we have to say that we're all female so we can get this. It was just, we were doing the thing. And then once we said it, then it caused a reaction, and we're like, oh, I guess we're this thing and we should, talk about it more. So yeah, it's very cool. And I love it. It's something that we had hoped would happen, but it just kind of happened organically that we got all female artists, because it's quite hard to find that many women in one area that want to do that type of art that are very good. So I don't know how I got.
Shout out their names, because I'm looking at them right now, and I'm telling you, we have.
And the work is fantastic. I mean, if you look at their, oh my gosh, the display of work they can do. Yeah, it's sick.
The site is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, can you give us the names of your artists that currently work there?
Yeah, heck yeah. We have Kim. She's been tattooing for quite a while. She was one of the first ones that we got on board. Yeah, she's super awesome. Black and white realism. She's working on a huge horror themed leg that you'll see on our Instagram. I don't think she's posted on Instagram for like 2 years. I don't know. She has no social media, but she's awesome. Then we have Sam. She came from another shop in the area and is doing awesome as well. She does a lot of non-lined work, like, flowers and stuff that don't have that thick black line. You just kind of want color. And we have Natalie. She's the newest one. She's awesome as well. Just a a powerhouse that just cranks them out all day long. Then there's Leah. She's super awesome, amazingly creative. People come to her with the weirdest ideas, and she is like, yes, I want to do that.
Take that on.
Yes.
I was gonna say, what makes a good tattoo customer? You know, if I want to be the best customer possible, aside from not like passing out, you know.
Hold on. I think I know this one. Know what you want. Don't come in there. That's right. Know what you want.
It helps to at least have a direction. You know, we've had some people come in and say, well, I want to get this covered up. And we're like, okay, cool. What do you want? And they're like, I don't care. Just cover it up. And we're like, no, that's why you're here now.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I have a bad tattoo story after you let us know the rest of the staff, but
Yeah.
I think everybody has at least one bad tattoo story, and mine is terrible. But I'm gonna let you continue.
And then I have taken a break from tattooing myself because of COVID, but and we also have Lauren. She was a guest artist from California. She's super awesome. We found ourselves able to expand a little bit. We had an extra room, so we put a call out to artists if they want to visit and come and work for a week, work for 2. And
Nice.
so she worked, then she left, then she came back for a few months, and then she left. And now she's been here for a year.
Wow.
And she's currently in California right now, and she'll be back again. So we want to try and get the Waldorf black hole hold on her, so she stays with us.
Definitely.
Mhm.
But she's awesome as well. She really loves to do black and white, black and gray, work, realistic work. And yeah, she's awesome. They all get along really well. I mean, it's a disgusting situation. They're so happy. There's no drama. It's
I
just,
was gonna say, where's the cattiness?
There's no
This
cat.
can't be on Love and Hip Hop or something, man.
Right.
We can't do this. We can't
There
put this
is
on
no
We
drama.
TV.
we air our grievances out there's obviously no HR in our shop. And so if somebody does something that is funny and annoying, they get a Post-it. And so we put the Post-its on the back of the door. And then at the holiday parties, we take them all off and we all air our grievances and laugh, and it's fun.
Don't let Davey hear this. Davey will be putting Post-its every time we come into the brewery about something we did.
I'm all about passive aggressiveness. I love that idea.
Yeah. Somebody does something wrong, they're like, a Post-it, you're getting a Post-it. I'm writing it up right now.
But you know what's so cool is, and this is what I just find amazing about you and your business and just all you've got. There's so many parallels to not only our business, but other entrepreneurs that we've interviewed on this show. And even though we're all in different, businesses, we experience the same things where your staff is almost like family. Well, your staff is family, for the most part, and we're all doing something that, we didn't think we would be doing, but it was just, all right, you took the leap of faith to do it, and then we all did it in a town that's not used to really having quote unquote out the box type of businesses, and I will say you guys are not like your typical tattoo place. We've all been to the tattoo spots, which I will get to my story later, but and that's what makes all of the businesses in Charles County just different, because they are different than what you would find in any other counties and stuff, and
Right.
I think
It's
that's
a beautiful space.
about, oh, there you go. She's back.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about the small businesses and the entrepreneurs in the county. So I just want to say, hey man, you guys are just doing it. Definitely doing
Well,
it.
you guys too. I mean, it's the group of us that have stake in the county. They want to make it better. They want to make it, happier. And if you do well, then I'm going to do well, and your neighbor's going to do well. And it just seems like a whole different mindset. If you're a small business owner around the area, it's like, okay, we're friends because I know you, and you know what I mean? Yeah.
So how have y'all navigated this COVID new world that we're in? Is there are positives and negatives that kind of worked out in your interest during COVID?
Yeah, I mean, I think speaking for myself, I was very surprised at how long the shutdown was. When they announced it in March, I thought, well, it'll be like a few weeks, and then we'll be done. You quarantine, and then we're back to work. So 3 months later, when we were able to open, it was scary, and we're obviously in a situation where we have to be very close to somebody. So that was always a concern, and the girls never had to work if they didn't feel comfortable. Some of them took an extra week or two to kind of see what was going to happen, which is totally understandable, and their safety is certainly our highest priority. As far as protocols and stuff, we are appointment only. We don't have people walking in the door like they used to. We had a lot of people just come and hang out, check out the art and, see what's going on in the shop and stuff like that. And now it's appointment only. Only the person that's getting tattooed can come in. They can't bring their friends, things of that nature. But that's really been the biggest change, with the exception of us wearing masks and things. We wiped everything down as if there was a pandemic before. So there wasn't too many different protocols involved with that. I mean, we wipe everything down way more frequently, the front door and the bathrooms and all those things way more frequently. But as far as business goes, we've had it's been amazing, and I'm not really sure why, because I would think that our service.
A testament to you, what y'all do.
That's really a testament. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we've been very, very lucky. Very lucky, and we have a huge base of people that I think are rooting for us, and it's been awesome. So yeah, I really can't complain at all.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I know Gene has some really good questions. So my last question is deep. It's super serious, because me and Davey are coming in to get tattoos soon.
Hold on. Let me take a drink. Well, I don't got nothing left.
Look at you already. You've been drinking. You've been drinking. So my question, Shannon, for someone with a magnificent chocolatey skin such as mine.
Well, hold on, I'm chocolate too, because I'm.
You right.
Your skin's prettier than yours. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Shannon. But someone with, my type of skin tone, I'm coming in there for a tattoo. Do you recommend color? Do you recommend, a certain type of thing that I should keep in mind for my skin, other than like the dark black or green outline?
Right.
Can I play with color?
Yeah, most certainly. The only thing that you have to worry about, well, not worry about, but consider is that your skin, it's almost like the artwork, the tattoo is behind a piece of glass, and your skin is the glass. So, you have to look through that a little bit. So a tattoo on you would look different than on my Casper skin.
Right.
So, yeah. So the artist would, see you in person with the light and be able to kind of guide you if you wanted to go color route. You certainly can do that, but she would help, with a consultation of, I think we should go with this color and this color. It'll pop more, it'll show better. Absolutely. Yeah. So you definitely, yeah, for sure.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
I'm so embarrassed to show you my tattoos. So
let's see your tramp stamp.
Once we all come in there, I'll show you the embarrassing, and I'll tell you the embarrassing story of my tattoos.
There was a time where it was not called a tramp stamp, if I recall, but maybe, I don't know. That's because
just know I was sober when I got my tattoos. Okay, so nothing that bad. I was sober, but I do want to touch on something I see in the background.
Yeah,
that is coming out pretty soon. Look, Watts is like, I can't.
Oh, it is up there.
Now she sees it. All right, so PBC crew, we are partnering. All right, we are partnering with this great company to produce artwork for our county beer. So, do we want to put the name out there now, or?
Hell yeah!
Can we get the fake drum roll?
Secrets out.
Anybody here? All right. And the name of our county beer is called sunken sips.
Yes.
All right. Now we did have the voting going online, and the county unanimously wanted an IPA. Not correct? Yes, I get that right.
Mm-hmm.
And we partnered, okay, with Shop 53 to do the artwork on the can. Because guess what? We're keeping everything local. All right. Because our motto is drink local. So we're going to keep the artwork local. All right. So if you want to explain real quick the inspiration behind the artwork, we'll see if any of our viewers can actually guess which artwork behind you it really is.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just explain the inspiration behind it and just your feelings towards the partnership and everything.
Yeah, I thought it was super awesome. One of the ladies at the Charles County Tourism tagged me in a post that you guys had on Facebook about making artwork for this and promoting a certain landmark. I don't know how much I should say.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, I'm super familiar with this place. I think it's one of like the gems of Charles County, and it's very iconic place. So I kind of wanted to keep it as real as far as literally like how it looks, and add a little bit more that's not necessarily there. So it's not a complete photo that you would take at this place, but yeah, it was super fun. It was super fun, and I love the whole concept of the county and you guys and us, and the whole local thing, and it has to do with local places. So yeah, I'm just
Yeah. I mean, we can't, like you said, we really can't change the change that's going to happen. That's the only thing that's consistent, right? Is change. But you never wavered. You were like, heck yeah, I can do this. And I just really just want to take the time again to say we really truly appreciate you for just coming in and just going with it.
Yeah, what you got? Let's do this.
Yeah,
and I mean,
beautiful.
Once we saw the first proof of it, we were like, wow.
Yeah,
it was like, wow, okay.
And if you visit that place, when you visit Mallows Bay, which again is a NOAA sanctuary, it has that feeling. So I really feel that we were blessed for Charles County Explorer to reach out to you for this, because you really invoked what it's actually like to be there. So I really, really appreciate you and Shop 53.
Yeah, it was, I'd do it anytime. So I was totally in. I think it's super awesome to support local for sure. And as an artist, aside from all the local awesomeness, it's very cool to just hold, your art.
Have a real label on that can.
That's a Starbucks sorry, can we say Starbucks? Well, that's a coffee company can that we made for you, especially coffee. But definitely, we cannot wait until this debuts, and I know you're going to be at the brewery hopefully when it debuts.
Yeah,
and definitely. Hey, we'll be sure to sign out, the cans for you, and you can put one on display and say, "Hey, don't drink that."
Right.
So Shannon, too, for children, young adults, even people transitioning who possibly can't afford like SCAD or like really super expensive art institutes. Are there any type of local things that you would recommend to them as far as this area to kind of navigate the art scene or kind of hone in on their craft?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's super tough because of COVID.
Yeah.
I know that there are workshops that go on, especially through the library has workshops. Okay. We've had a few of our own as well. I can recommend online ones for sure, but as far as local, I'm having a hard time as of right now because kind of everything just went maybe
but now and again, you all do feature local artists. I think you kind of touched on that lightly, but that's again another huge thing. And do you see that forthcoming, especially as COVID kind of hopefully dissipates?
I hope so. We did have a big event planned for our 5th year anniversary of the shop. That's in May. So I don't know if that'll happen, but Yeah, I mean, we have themed shows all the time, like themed calls for art. So right now there's a virtual call for art, virtual, art gallery up, and the theme was cards. So because of COVID, we were able to kind of open it up to the whole world, whoever saw our call, and so we got an artist from Japan to submit a picture. So that was like,
Wow.
what? Yeah,
Wow.
pumped. But yeah, local artists can absolutely submit to our gallery for the themes. We've had young and old, all over the spectrum, as far as age groups that can hang stuff up. So
That's wonderful.
So this is your time. Oh, hold on. We have a special appearance. We
I was
have,
wondering what was making her laugh.
we have Malik Yoda. All right, that is our beer baby Yoda. Malik Yoda.
Davey said he's here with us in spirit. He wanted
He faded away like the Force too.
it did, right?
Yeah. But this is your time. So if you could just tell the PBC crew, everybody who's watching, everybody who's listening, where can they make a reservation to come in? Where can they see you on social media? Drop all of that right now.
All the things.
Yes, here it goes. It's going to drop right here. Everybody will be able to see it right there.
Oh yeah, we did it at the same time.
Okay. We are on Instagram, Shop 53 Tattoo Studio. We are on Facebook, same thing, Shop 53 Tattoo Studio. Our website has all the things. It has our t-shirts, it has our gift cards, it has where you can place a deposit,
Oh, nice.
it's where you can look at all the artist portfolios, you can book a free consultation. If you're interested in the art, you can see what the call is now, what's in the gallery right now, and then we have an extensive library of what has been in the gallery previously in our openings. So you kind of just get to see what else is out there, what else we've done, things of that nature. So
Check them out. All right. Definitely. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm looking at the pictures right now. If you ever see my eyes going this way, I'm looking at the computer on the side. Studio
Yeah.
is like no other tattoo place I've been to. And I've been to some weird.
And she's modest, She also does interior design, which makes sense. And the place is beautiful. It's
Thank
it's really thoughtfully done,
Like
which
that,
I love.
like I can trust, but that big ass 53 is awesome. I like it. I mean, to me, that and the couch and the little couch chairs are like the most totally things there. And like background, oh my god. But that
Yeah.
is like freaking awesome.
thank you. Thank you.
But hey, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for coming on with us.
Yes.
And we
Anytime.
also want to thank you for even trying our beer and partnering with us. Oh, she loves that blueberry, definitely.
Yay.
But definitely, we want to have you back on, and we're going to continue working with you throughout the future as we navigate this whole COVID situation, and just like you said, as we navigate the changes of Charles County, because I'm telling you, this is the year and the years of the entrepreneur in this county.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we appreciate you. So guys, we're going to cut to a quick break, and we will be back with the mashup.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Shop 53. Thank you.
Hey, welcome back to the mashup. Look,
Excellent interview,
Tat
right?
was an excellent interview.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, for my tattoo lovers, for my art lovers, look, y'all make y'all way down here to Shop 53. I'm telling you, these are some talented young ladies, and I'm just amazed. I'm definitely amazed. We going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going. I'm going.
Davey already said he's
I'm going. And one thing I love that she kind of mentioned, and she really didn't have to touch on it much, was that they never really even thought of themselves as the all-woman shop or the women tattoos. They were just doing their craft at the highest level that they could do it.
And that's
and they're damn good. Like all of them are damn good.
Just the story behind it. And, like I said, it draws so many parallels between our story and the story of many other entrepreneurs here in the county, That's why I'm just so excited about what's going on in Charles County.
Yeah.
Hey, we get the brunt of the jokes. You got to take a plane ticket down
Wakanda.
here. Wakanda, or Waldorf, what, But look, look.
Yeah,
I'm
something
happy.
in the air.
I'm happy being, Maryland's best kept secret because, as you can see, and especially with our interview with Ruben, there's a lot of good things going on in this county, and it's going to blow up, and people going to want to come down here more. And
Shop 53 is just yet another example.
Just another
just
example.
do it.
And this is why we have this platform to interview these entrepreneurs and to put that word out there.
Absolutely.
Because I guarantee you, nowhere else in the surrounding counties are they doing things how we doing it here. Definitely. Yeah. So hey, we thank you guys for joining us with another episode of the Mashup. Please stay tuned. Okay, and matter of fact, go to our social media pages. Yes. We have an extra bonus interview video tour of Shop 53, okay?
Take a look all
Please
inside
take a look,
and
share
see
it.
how awesome it is.
Send it to all your friends because the place was so awesome and they were so awesome. We had to do another interview with them, okay? So definitely check it out. That'll be posted on our social media. We're going to send it to them. It'll hopefully be posted on their social media. It'll be on our webpage and it'll be on our Facebook. So thank you for joining us again with another episode of The Mashup. Please come again. We thank you. Everything we do is because of you, and we love you. Take it easy.
All right.
The Mashup at Patuxent Brewing Company is a podcast hosted and written by Gene Lott and Trinice Watts. Video production, audio, lighting, and editing provided by Deanne Reed. Opening titles music is When I Get On by Little Joseph, featuring Calibra. Bumper music is courtesy of the Backyard Band. Other sound sources can be found at audiojungle.net. The views of our guests expressed on the Mashup are not necessarily the views of Patuxent Brewing Company, but they are protected by the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States. Many thanks to our guests and our supporters across the digital spectrum. We appreciate everyone who visits our tap room and those who buy our beers at their local restaurants and retail outlets. The Mashup may be viewed on YouTube and heard across several social media outlets. Check our website for listings at patuxentbrewing.com. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The Mashup at Patuxent Brewing Company is a copyrighted broadcast and may not be reproduced in whole or in part without the expressed written permission of Patuxent Brewing Company.